What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video we're going to be doing a app review, and the app we're going to be going over today is Daily Journal, Daybook, Diary Journal, Dear Diary. So right off the bat, the name of this I think needs to be way more of just an actual app name. So this person is for sure trying to get a lot of keywords in that name right there, but your app doesn't have a name. There's actually, like, is your app called Daily Journal? Is it called Daybook? There's really no good name here. Maybe you're calling it Dear Diary. If that's the case, you should move that to the front. I think the logo looks pretty good. If you go through these screenshots here, you can already see this is a lot like Reflectly, which is a pretty popular app on the App Store, which is also built with Flutter. I'm not even quite sure how to say that app name as well, but let's go ahead and install this. All right, so now we're in the app. It's loading up. I like how you're immediately just in the app. It doesn't ask you to log in. It doesn't ask for any of your information. You can just start with adding a new sheet to save memories. And so let's click the plus there. So this is cool. It kind of is just asking me, I guess, how I feel. A title. I feel like the keyboard on this phone is something I'm not quite used to, because this is my like Android test phone, but I'm used to the iOS keyboard. You can see immediately it's asking for a review. That's not necessarily a bad thing. I think it's typically a little bit better to save these review pop-ups for a little bit later in the app, but it's cool that you have that feature set up there. Definitely, I would say the inspiration for this app came from Reflectly. A lot of the style to this app and the features of it are essentially the same as that Reflectly app. And the Reflectly app is actually one of like the most popular Flutter apps that is on the app stores without being built by Google itself. So it makes sense, and I'm sure you can actually find like source code like this online. So my personal guess is that this was kind of a low effort build, and that the developer here was kind of just either testing an app and trying to like learn Flutter, or they were just trying to get something live, which isn't a bad thing, but I don't think you're going to have really that much of, I don't think this app is really going to have that much of like a sustained powerful growth, only for that reason, because it's basically a copy of another app. That's not to say that to copy elements of other apps is a bad thing, but you want to make sure you're doing something that's unique. So to me, I'm not seeing anything unique yet in this app, and I don't really see any purpose to download this app versus like one of the more popular diary apps. So I think to this developer, you need to add a good bit more features to this and make it more usable. Like, this is very simple, but if the goal for this whole app was just to get something on the App Store and learn Flutter, then I think you did a very good job of that, because I do think generally the app looks pretty good. It's just so basic right now, which is essentially what the state of my current app is in. So we're kind of in the same boat in that regard. I'd be interested to know how you're storing this data, if you're actually storing it in Firebase or if you're storing it locally on the actual device here, which there's ways that I could figure that out. But yeah, the local storage makes sense, but I wonder if you will run into problems with kind of keeping a user account. That's going to be it for this review. I think the app is a good start, but you definitely need to add some more unique features to it to make this an actual valuable app that people are going to want to download. If you're watching this right now and you would like me to review your app, go over to review.onemanstartup.com and you can fill out the form submission there. And I'm doing them in a first come, first serve review. All right, catch you in the next one.